why cold calling still works in 2025. In a world of AI-generated leads and autoresponders, cold calling might seem outdated, but it's not. Cold calling is one of the most direct, effective, and budget-friendly ways to find motivated sellers, especially when you're starting with limited funds. I've been investing in real estate since 2006 without ever borrowing from a banker. I built my success through creative financing like seller financing, subject to investing, and wraparound mortgages. And it all started with one thing: talking to sellers. And here's the raw truth. If you don't know how to talk to sellers, you won't make money in real estate, period. That's why in this article, I'm going to show you exactly what to say in the first 15-19 seconds of your cold call, because that small window is the difference between closing deals or getting hung up on. What most investors do wrong and why it costs them thousands. Most rookie wholesalers or real estate agents begin their cold calls like this. Hi, this is Mike from XYZ Realty. I'm calling to see if you're interested in selling your house. Boring, robotic, immediately sounds like a telemarketer. Let me ask you this. When a stranger calls you and immediately starts pitching, do you stay on the line or do you hang up? Exactly, so do sellers. What you must say instead. In the first 15 to 19 seconds, your only job is to capture attention and spark interest. Here are 3 proven strategies I use and teach my students that work like magic. 1. Ask a straightforward, disarming question. Instead of starting with your name, say this. Hey, is the house at 1 and 23 Main Street still for sale? Why this works. It sounds like a real buyer, not a salesman. It gets straight to the point. It engages curiosity. This approach makes you sound natural, human, and interested in them, not yourself. 2. Mention something private or specific to the seller. Bring up details they won't expect you to know. I saw you listed the property 17 days ago but took it down. What happened? This makes them say, wait, how does this guy know that? Now they're curious. Now you've got their attention. This is key when you're cold calling expired listings, FSBOs for sale by owner, or even old Craigslist ads. Show that you did some homework. People respect effort. 3. Use a compelling hook that solves a pain point. Don't brag about your company, brag about your solution. I help sellers in Phoenix get a fair offer and close in 7 days, even if their house needs work or they're behind on payments. Or, I specialize in helping sellers avoid foreclosure, even if they owe more than the house is worth. Or, I help folks sell with no fees, no banks, and no repairs, even if they've been turned down before. Your hook should make the seller think, this is exactly what I need. Real life, how I did. Deals with no cash or credit, just this script. I got my start in real estate with $100 in my pocket, living out of my car during the subprime meltdown of 2006. Everyone thought the market was dead, but I saw opportunity. I didn't have capital, but I had hustle. I didn't have a fancy CRM, but I had a cell phone and courage. I started cold calling Craigslist FSBOs, expired listings, and driving for dollars leads. And my script was simple. Hey, is the house at 456 Elm still available? Oh, okay. What's your asking price? Why are you looking to sell? If I could close quickly without banks, would that help you? Guess what? I started locking up deals, not with cash, not with loans, but with terms. The invisible obstacle you must overcome. The biggest reason most investors fail at cold calling, it's not rejection, it's not lack of leads. It's fear of calling, fear of sounding dumb, fear of being told no. But here's the deal. Rejection is part of the game, but action creates results. No one gets better sitting on the sidelines, and you don't need a suit, an office, or even a license to pick up the phone. Tools you can use to get started today. You don't need fancy tools to start cold calling, but here are some free, cheap resources that help. Google Voice, free business number. PropStream or batch leads for motivated seller lists. CRM like Podio or Resimpli to keep track of conversations. Mojo Dialer, advanced users for volume calling. But honestly, start with a phone and a list. Take massive imperfect action. Want to learn this in a hands-on, no-risk way? The New Flip. Make money today and learn real estate skills. I created the New Flip for people just like you who want to start flipping without risk. You'll learn how to talk to sellers, negotiate like a pro, spot and flip undervalued items like bicycles for instant cash, build the confidence to tackle real estate, start making money in days, not months, thenewflip.com. Feel mentally stuck? Reboot your mindset? Before you can get rich, you need to get your mind right. That's why I created Reboot, a step-by-step system that resets your focus, rewires your mindset, and gets you taking massive daily action toward your goals. If you're feeling burned out, distracted, or unsure how to start, Reboot will shift everything. Check it out, myrealestatedojo.com reboot. Final words, don't take no for an answer. Champ, if you're reading this far, you're not average. Most people quit at the first no, but not you. You're here to grow, hustle, and win. Let me leave you with this. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you'd ever imagined. Rumi. Keep cold calling, keep hustling. The next yes could change your life.